Well, okay. Anyways, Eileen happened to call. Eileen, do you have anything else? What you said? Did I do the news? Is there something I should talk about in the news?
No, I was just asking because I know the schedule. There's the news, and then there's the song, and then there's the news, and then there's the political part. And so I was just wondering where we were in the schedule.
Well, I was kind of a little bit in the gossip. I was explaining about why I came to YouTube, and I am an opinionated person, and it's just kind of a an outlet for me. And I didn't come to get here in between mock battles. And I was going to say, I got fed up with this feeling of being manipulated by different people. It's various people on YouTube feeling like I'm some sort of pawn or their trump card, and I'm not anybody's pawn or trump card. I'm me. I'm citizenkong. And that's why I don't want any part to do with any groups. I'm not a follower. I'm a terrible follower. And I'm not a leader either, really. Dr. Bender is, though.
Unfortunately, David, though, what it is you're an open book. You're so open with us, and you're so genuine, and your feelings are so open that some people take that opportunity to, I don't know how to say it, but you just leave yourself so open, and some people take that opportunity to attack.
Well, I said that earlier before you called, that I'm trying to be careful what I say, because I will talk about myself, and people will use those things, because I share my weaknesses. People know about my weaknesses, and they use that to exploit me. And but I'm still here. Touch wood. That's one of my weaknesses. I'm slightly superstitious. Knock wood. I'm still here, and I'm not really going anywhere. And even if I don't make another video again for 6 months, I'm not closing my channel. I'm still watching. I'm lurking. Who knows? Maybe I even thought of citizenkong just becoming just a troll like the other trolls, like the ones that don't make videos that say things to me like, like I'm a small little man or something like that. Who that person, they call me a coward, but they won't even they won't, or tell me how to run Fez Night when they themselves will never post a video and never post a blog,
Good point.
So maybe I should just join their ranks, and search Google to come up with new insults.
I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, I ate my magic potato. It's gone now.
Did you? I was thinking about having one later.
Yeah.
They really are magic.
They can be. They can be a lifesaver. All right. So anyway, Eileen, I'm going to carry on with the rest of the show unless you have something else to say, or I don't mean to be rude or cut you off or anything. But thanks for letting me. Actually, I just put you on speakerphone, and just said, "Hey, you're on speakerphone."
I would just like to say hi to Kool-Aid Girl. Hi, Kool-Aid.
Oh, hi, Kool-Aid Girl. Yeah.
And also, I would like to end it saying, I'm so glad we had this time together just to have a laugh or something. Let's get started. And before you know it, we have to say so long. So long, David.
I'm pulling my ear. Remember that part?
Well, thank you.
All right. Okay. Good night, Eileen.
Bye.
Bye. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. Completely threw me off my rhythm. Whatever rhythm there was. Well, there's not a whole lot else to say, I guess. But I've had way too much time to think. And I do a lot of thinking. And not fully... in time, the economy will get better. In time, that's a given, okay? That's realistic thinking, It can't stay shitty forever. And, but the thing is, can I sit on my ass holding off long enough before I really start making a serious job effort? But I don't want to get into something that I hate again. Even though there were parts of my job I really enjoyed. There were things, the skills of using my hands, a sense of feeling something that was tangible, something you can touch, and at the end of the day, you can look at it and say, I made that. That's important to me. you know. And even though I do enjoy the area of ideas and possibilities of things that you can't see or touch or prove that's real, call it imagination, you know, call it magic thinking. I do enjoy that, but it's not a good place to live your entire life. And that's why working with tools and metal and a welding machine and making things you could see and touch and feel. I don't have any examples of my welding in the house. I used to have some examples around, but I don't have any here. But anyway, but maybe that's a chapter in my life that's closed. And so I am by nature an introvert, and I've been turning in a lot. And making a Fez Night, in a way, is like a diary. It's a little bit like talking to my imaginary therapist. And then the therapist calls me names and writes terrible things in the comment section. Oh, okay, but one thing I've been doing lately that's got me thinking is, and Barfly Brooks recommended this to me, Scott, is on Hulu, they have a series of old PBS specials called Empires. And I watched the segments on the Roman Empire, and then I've started watching the segments on the history of the Jews, the nation of Israel. And it is very, very fascinating, very, very interesting to me, because a lot of what we consider Western culture is about what happened in the Middle East, what happened in Egypt, what happened in Rome. And, well, that's not exactly the Middle East, but Alexander the Great, who conquered part of the Middle East, the Greeks, Alexander the Great, later the Roman Empire, and also Jerusalem and Judea, and Babylon and the Assyrians. And it's not a really deep scholarly program, but it gives a nice overview and touches on a lot of ideas and explains like some of the differences, the way the pagan religions viewed the world and viewed each other and viewed their gods. And then along came this monotheism and how it changed and influences our laws in the way that we even think today. And I've been finding that very interesting. And one of the things that the Jews, the rabbis, the scholars that argued about themselves, there is their own interpretation, many, many different interpretations of their Torah, of their Bible, of our Bible, or whatever, you know, Western ideas, Old Testament stuff. And some of these first new ideas, instead of thinking about oneself and not caring about hurting other people, but the idea that the measure of your worth was how you treated other people. And that was a reminder to me, you know, that the measure of your worth is how you treat other people. And I think I would like to apply that to everything. And I have to say, I have not treated people in my life, always been a good person as far as the way I treat people. But I'm trying to be conscious of that. And it does matter how you treat other people, how you treat your enemies, how you treat your friends, how you treat your neighbors. So there's still something to learn, I think. Okay, that's enough. That's enough of that. Oh, more wacky fun. Should I grab the newspaper? We've already gone on for about, it's about 25 minutes.